Hey guys, this is Pop That Corn 14 here, representing the channel you see right here, LSS Levels. So I'm recording this on the day before, because I work on Sundays, so I won't be available during the time I upload this. But essentially, we have been a year into this channel, right? So this channel has been up for a year. It's the year anniversary. I don't plan to do anything too crazy, so I think I'll just do a commentary video instead, just kind of archiving and showcasing just what we've been up to over the past year and kind of just update like what's been going on, what we've accomplished in this past year and whatnot. So I just want to show off stuff. I just want to show off, what this looks like, what that looks like, so that way if people want to look back on this in the future, they're more than welcome to do that. So this is just currently what our channel looks like, and I want to thank everybody who's made this channel possible over the year. So we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers so that we can hit YouTube Partner, and that way we can keep growing our content. So as usual, if you guys like our content, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. That always shows us you guys are interested. Anyway, so I have playlists here. Now, I basically set up this channel mostly by myself. I have had help from Vortoxium, Silvercoin, The Flying Dutchman, and a few others. So shout outs to all of them, and shout outs, of course, to everybody that watches our content and likes to see, and especially those who've made the levels too. A lot of this channel would not be able to exist if it weren't for you guys, because you guys especially make the levels, and not just those who watch too, but yet it goes all around, right? Like everybody has their own role. So I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of the heart, because I'm just letting you guys know, if it weren't for you guys, I would not continue this channel. I would not put this much effort into this channel. And hey, who's to say how much longer I'll be able to do this? Obviously, this is all temporary on my end. I'm not sure if this will ever change via like somebody else taking over. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Regardless, though, I'm going to work at my pace and what I think is necessary to sustain the channel. Because for me, I just want to point out my motivations and what I believe really can help go in this channel. So all these uploads you see are all done by me. I've done the thumbnails, I've done all the uploads. Now I want you guys to be aware, I'm the only person who really manages this channel. So, TFD and LB do check it out from time to time, but they don't actually do any work. I'm the one who does all the work. And, Vox and Silver have put in work in this channel before in the past, but they don't really help anymore. And of course, I'm not expecting them to help, and I'm not expecting anybody to chip in or whatever. That's just, if it's optional, then they can do that. So Vox actually used to upload a lot of the Mario Builder uploads. That's why you don't really see that many today, because I'm not too familiar with that game. But I do upload them from time to time, and I do try and upload from other games too. But you will notice that there's a lot of SMC videos, and that's because this is the game that a lot of people like to watch. It's the game that rakes in like the most traffic. I mean, I'm not trying to say like I'm not going to do the other games, but it's just, it's also my game too. So it's another reason too, is I just like seeing all these levels covered. And SMC especially just has a lot of wonderful levels that are being covered. So of course I do try and cover the other games, but if you guys do want to know the exact coverage rate or whatever you want to call it, SMC performs the best. 127 is actually second place currently. It used to be Mario Builder. Mario Builder is kind of a mixed bag, but I'd say the audience for this channel, there's a bigger 127 audience. Even if it's not by much, it's still, like, I do notice stuff like this, and then it goes Mario Builder, and then YFS. YFS does not really perform the best, but I still upload YFS. I mean, yeah, because YFS doesn't really have a lot of updates at the moment. It hasn't been updated in, like, I think over a year by now. Yeah, guys, fun fact. In the year that we've done this channel, I don't think YFS has received a single update. How ironic. Actually, though, LB does want to go back to it at some point. He actually does want to update the game once SMC V8 is complete, so that's why I focus on SMC a lot. I'll still, of course, upload YFS from time to time. Anyway, so guys, Sunshine Stone Zone is a level that I first covered on this channel. It actually took me about 2 weeks or so. I actually had this uploaded like a week or two in advance. I think actually it was like a week and a half or something like that. And this was on standby because TFD and I were trying to figure out the formatting of this channel. So Yeah, this was the very first SMC level that covered on this channel. Also the very first level too. So actually gonna play this level again, and I kind of just want to go back on it. I'm probably not gonna play too many of these levels, just because of, time. So I actually do want to check this out real quickly. So something we've accomplished over the past year is we have mods now. So you notice that there's a Luigi right here. So if I click on extensions right here, there's LSS Web Mod Loader, and you can see that there's a bunch of different mods here. So for instance, if I want to be Darius, I can just Control Shift R, or I can just click the button here. So this is the current version we're on. We're also on Snapshot 29.6. Snapshot 30 should be out relatively soon. So for those who are not aware of what's actually in Snapshot 30, we are going to have Monty Moles and the Arrow Clouds. There's also something big that's also going to be added that I'm not going to be able to spoil just yet, but I'll just say it is pretty big. It was a very unique thing that V7 had, and not just unique, but it's something very versatile too. Just as versatile as the Arrow Clouds, this thing can pretty much be used in any theme. Also, I just realized the Darius mod didn't even load in. Is that because I have Luigi? Oh, it's because I have Luigi. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. So yeah, we basically have received, how many updates? Like 6 or something in the past year? Something like that. I actually don't even remember the snapshot I recorded with. It may have been like 24 or 25. I actually don't remember at this rate, but yeah, definitely a handful regardless. Oh yeah, and something I should point out too, we're no longer in the beta version, because a year ago when I was recording this level, we were still in the beta version. So basically we have ranks now, and a lot of other stuff too, like a lot of other miscellaneous stuff that got added. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what it was exactly, but yeah, this is just kind of the stuff that has been gone down over the past year. Oh yeah, we have the events page now too. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I remember this was it was like this actually used to be up on LSS, but you couldn't click on it or anything. And then during the April Fool's event, TFD turned it into a Rick roll. Oh yeah, this is when we started the channel. It was, I think that was announced the day after. Yeah, it was announced the day after, and then yeah, that's basically what happened. Oh yeah, the database. I forgot about the Level Palace database. Brendan just was active for like a day or two, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'll just help you guys get that. That was really cool. So yeah, we have access to that too. So if you guys were any of you guys were from Level Palace, all the levels should be there. Oh right, how did I forget about this, dude? I forgot about Mario Builder. Also, Rover doesn't have an avatar. What? Why does his avatar not showing? That's weird. It must have the link must have gotten deleted or something. That's really weird. So yeah, Rovertronic partnered up with us, and we basically have Mario Builder on the site. I totally forgot about that. Okay, we have just live streams. Yeah, because I know we have an event right now for Mario Builder. So if you guys want to check the events page right now, this is what it looks like. So yeah, basically, I can see that since I'm staff, but this was for January 6th event. So yeah, this is just what the events page looks like. So TFT does want to expand upon it, and also the announcements. I think he also wants to have different, like, what is it, like subjects or something like that. So you have like your main announcements, and then you have like live streams or something like that. Because I think that'd be great for me, because then I could announce my live streams or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think live streams are obviously going to be as important. It's just, it is what it is. Uh, okay, yeah. He made an announcement on that too. And then they had that up. Oh yeah, 127 received updates too. I forgot about that. Dude, 2024 has been a crazy year, because 127 didn't even get updated for like 2 to 3 years. Yeah, I forgot about that, guys. Also, sometimes we have double XP events because of the XP system. So yeah, I'll show you guys. I actually do want to show you guys all this too, and of course, I will play that level. I just want to show off this stuff too, real quickly, and then I'll get into it. I just kind of want to show off all the announcements real quickly, just as we go along. So yeah, this was recent for Snapshot 29. By recent, October. Although Snapshot 29 came out in December, so Snapshot 29 has been long in development. I'd say, but like, I think the whole development process was like around 6 months, 5 to 6 months. It was pretty long. And Snapshot 30, actually, Snapshot 30 hasn't been that long, I don't think. At least it hasn't felt like it. So If I'm a betting man, judging by the development of Snapshot 30 that I've seen, it should be out probably in the next month or two. I would say give it a month, but I don't know LB. Anything can change, obviously. I would say they are closing in on the development. Of course, when I say closing in, it's going to be like several weeks, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's what they meant by that. Of course, I don't do what LB does, and I don't do what TFD does with the site either, so I can't really predict. Oh yeah, 127 is HTML5 version on the site now. So if you go to games here, oh yeah, this is also changed too. So this is archived, you can't use this, but if you click on this, then I'm gonna mute this because it's probably gonna be really loud. Oh no, I have my volume at 8, that's right. So yeah, you can play it on your web browser now, 127. So for any of the 127 fans, there is that. Let's see. Basically just reveals for 29. Oh yeah, and the Out My Way got added too. That's a wonder enemy. It was because the Buster Beetles in V7 behaved a little differently from the Buster Beetles now, so that's why the Out My Ways are headed. Basically, an enemy that kicks blocks and it like heaves blocks, like certain blocks. I forget how it works exactly, but there's oh yeah, it's like the Beach Koopa. The Beach Koopa and Buster Beetle, basically those two features are what Out My Ways have. Oh yeah, and a big thing too is SMC. We have desktop version now, and also web mod loader, which you did see at the beginning. So very big changes for SMC in regards to that. So that's why I was able to show off the mods here, and I have Darius right here, right? So, and then another announcement too, if we get to it, it should be on this page. So the administration team has changed, so I can't speak. But it's funny because last year around this time, I think it was early May, I was promoted to a moderator, and now I'm an administrator. Of course, I just do my usual duties. I just help out with my stuff on my end with mainly LSS levels and then just wherever it's needed there. So nothing too drastic there in terms of stat changes, but I'd say we have had a few moderators join the team besides myself. There's Stevo. So this is what it currently looks like right now. Of course, I'm only helping in the time I'm available. If I don't have this time, then obviously I'm not going to accept the role I'm in. I will probably resign if it ever comes to that, which it could in the long run, but I don't plan to do anything drastic anytime soon. But yeah, so we've had a few developers help us. Bagel has helped us out. Luigi Makers helped us with the desktop SMC mod. So big shout out to them. Linktober has taken over the partner role. It used to be Dignity, but I guess Dignity probably didn't have time or whatever. And I actually don't know the exact reasons, but Linktober is the one who is in charge now. And then Rovertronic, and then all these names here who have helped with whatever with beta testing and all that. So yeah, that's just what that looks like right now. Anyway, guys, I have dragged this on for a bit long. I meant to, well, no, not the talk, but I meant like get into the level. I meant to get to this level. So, so Sunshine Sunzone is basically the first level I recorded on this channel. I know I already mentioned that. So let's just play it. Let's just see how it feels. Let's just see. Oh yeah, I don't want to have Darius on when I'm doing this. Actually, you know what? Sure, I'll have Darius. Sure. But thing is, it's probably going to be a bit obnoxious. So I kind of wanted to do the Luigi mod. But yeah, let's just try this out. Let's just try this out. Also, I have my pop name. I got to change that. Dude, I refreshed and it still has that name. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Yo, guys, we're actually playing a level on LSS Levels anniversary. That's crazy. Also, wait, what am I doing? There we go, there we go. That's more accurate. That's more accurate. I always do that with Darius. So yeah, this was a beach level. I can't believe beach was the first theme I covered on this channel. Although yeah, it was kind of just at the time I was just trying to figure out, because fun fact about me and just like my personal backstory, I actually wasn't really that active past last year. I was on and off on Level Share Square, but I wasn't actually active. I wasn't fully active. Now, my history does go back with the community. It definitely goes way back. Like, I'm from Poitapu Games. I'm from, like, the early days. I joined back in 2012, but I actually was always unregistered for several years, and I made a lot of Super Mario Flash levels, and I had a lot of fun making them, but I never actually saved them. I actually just made them for fun, and then I just never actually bothered to save them. I was only a kid at the time, so I didn't really know how any of it worked. I kind of just did what I wanted to do, because that was the thing for me. I was a kid at the time, so I wanted to play a lot of online games, and that happened to be one of them. I actually do remember the site I found Super Mario Flash on. It's called Andy's Life, andyslife.org. That was the site I always used, and it had a lot of cool games on it. It had like the Bloxer games, Bloxer. I don't know how you say that. There's also this game called Archer where you had to shoot an apple off the top of somebody's head. And then there was also this game called Avalanche. I actually don't remember how it plays fully, but I know that was part of it. And there was also, it was like Super Flash, it was like a Smash version of a Flash game. It's like Super Smash Bros, but in Flash. I forget the exact name of it. And there were a couple others too that I don't quite remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I was doing that for a couple years, and then I eventually did join Putapoo Games. I actually registered as a guy named Hot Pocket Yum 307, and then I actually, it's funny, guys. I have done a few series, but that was like my first series I did. It was like Hot Pocket World. I call myself Hot Pocket Yum because it was like Red Robin Yum. So I was like, okay, why don't I just call myself Hot Pocket Yum? Because, at the time I was a really big fan of Hot Pockets. I don't really eat them that much these days. I find that as I'm older, I try and avoid a lot of foods because they're just unhealthy for me. My body communicates with me a lot more, I feel like. So I feel like I just can't get away with a lot of stuff that I used to, And then 2 weeks after I made that account, I became Pop That Corn 14. So I've had this name Pop That Corn 14 since 2012, July 2012. Now that's just my personal backstory. That's just who I came to be, right? And that's just the name that everybody knew me by in this community, Okay, so yeah, you can warp like that, but it was kind of tight. Oh yeah, and I have helped a bit on like behind the scenes with SMC and also the LSS YouTube. So I have done the warp tutorial. I have joined a few of the live streams. I do hope to do more in the future. There's also some stuff that I have done behind the scenes that I cannot quite reveal just yet, but you will know in due time. I was trying to combine soon and do, so that's why it sounded like that. What was the other thing I said? Oh, right, the sprite repository. It's not, it was pretty hefty work when I did it back, and I think it was like October or something like that during the SMC 5-year anniversary. So I did gather a lot of that. Of course, now when I say gather, I don't mean I actually developed the sprites or made the sprites. I definitely am not a spriter by any means. I'm sure I could be one if I wanted to try, but I don't know. It just doesn't quite interest me. I just have other stuff on my plate. Especially this channel, I just can't really devote the time to doing a lot. I also find that as I'm older, time is just scarce, and I just don't have a lot of time to do a lot of stuff that I want to do, which kind of sucks, but what can you do about it, right? If I had infinite time, I would definitely do so much more with my time. Hey, I might even do more with this channel too. I do a lot with this channel anyway. Like, actually, guys, I actually should tell you. I devote a lot of time to this channel. Like, almost every day I'm awake, I at least check this channel out at least once. That's not the point I want to make, but point is, almost every day I at least record one level. Even when I'm working, I still do this. Like, I am dedicated. And also, if you're wondering how I go, I kind of just wing it a lot of times. I kind of just go with the flow. I don't have a bunch of uploads as planned like a week prior or advance or whatever. I kind of just do it like the day or two before. That's how I do a lot of my uploads. It's kind of just, I don't want to overwhelm myself by having a bunch of uploads to work on at once. So instead, I just pace it out and just kind of work like that. I just find it easier to do that way, and also I've kind of kept this rhythm because if I do like 10 uploads in a day, I'm gonna burn myself out quicker. So that's why I only do like 1 or 2 in a day or something like that. Although I do force sometimes if I do double uploads, which, I have done recently a couple times, but yeah, It kind of just depends on my mood. Also, kind of feels like if I want to cover stuff or whatever, you know, that also goes into it. I cannot speak, but yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah, anyway guys, this is Sunshine Stone Zone. This was the first level we covered on this channel, and I'm playing it as Darius the Mailman a year later. I would not have predicted this, I'll be honest. Dude, is he gonna say his line? What? Come on, Darius, say your line. Okay, this might be a problem. I think this might be a bug. Yeah, okay, so it looks like a year after playing this level, we have the ending that doesn't want to load. Come on, Darius, you're supposed to say, see you next time, friends. Come on. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna go in the editor, I'm gonna do this real quickly. Alright, you see this, Darius? It says, see you next time. Do your line, for God's sake. Wait, he doesn't say it here, actually, does he? Wait, I used the wrong level, oops, hold on. Oh yeah, also fun fact, you can have levels synchronized with LSS. I forgot about that, and we did it again. I've done it a lot, actually. Anyway, so let's go ahead. We're gonna get it right this time. I don't know why that didn't work. That should have worked. Alright, Darius, do your line. Bart, say the line. Say it.
See you next time, friend.
Yo, he said it! He said it! He said the line! Oh yeah, guys, before I do end the video, I'll just kind of show off. I mean, I did show off the front page, but might as well show off the... Oh, I have the wrong screen. Shoot, I forgot about that. Yeah. So I might as well just show off some of this stuff we've done, kind of just show off LSS2 while I'm at it. So, oh yeah, this was April 1st. By the way, if you guys are curious, I do have a YouTube video archive in the April 1st event. It's right here. If you guys are interested, this is just meant to archive everything on that day. So anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, so let's check out LSS real quickly. So this is just what we look like currently on this day, right? This is just what the channel looks like right now. And by the way, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you guys know what's going on. Actually, you know, this is the perfect time to play this. I'll just do this once. Guys, watch your ears. Okay, that wasn't as loud as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I know I have the volume down. I'm not gonna bother changing it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, levels page. So I don't know if I showed this, but also we can check the number of levels we have too. This was something we didn't have before. So there's this, there's that, there's that. Success, but why are you seeing this message? Seymour, why is there a page not found message on your levels page? Oh, that's not a page not found. That's all the levels. Yes. Yeah. You call it that, aside the fact that you get the error message in the first place. Oh, well, you see, one thing I should... Excuse me one second. Of course. But yeah, if you fix that, you can just hit the feature the star button there to fix it. By the way, fun fact, TFD has still not added filtering after a year. Instead, we have roll random levels and change game. Actually, he will work on it eventually. Hey guys, we might even get it in the next year, who knows. Okay, I did show that. Yeah, so these are what the cards that look like too on LSS, if you're curious. So, yep, just some of us. I don't think you can do it with that. I'm going to show off TFD and LB, actually. So, this is what their profile currently looks like. And then, Luigi bonus. Let's show off Luigi bonus. And then this is what LB looks like. I'll show off myself in 7 too, why not? And I'll show Vexavio's. This is what I look like. And then, let's see, Vexavio's will show you off. And this is Vexavio's, which is Mario Blight. Known him for a long time. We actually met through a Zat chat on Putapu Games back in 2012. Funny story. He's actually I'm actually the reason why he used to be called Mario Blight for so long. But of course, he did change the name. Anyway, and then here is Blue 7. Oh yeah, and about Tristaff, if anybody is curious. So Tristaff has the veteran role. So this is the role that he has that TFD handed to him, you know, after the whole resignation thing. And Brendan, I think, has a role too. Or if he doesn't, then he used to. Hero. Yeah, that doesn't show for some reason. Yeah, his role is hero. So Brendan was the lead for Level Palace. He was the developer for that, and that was his role. So yeah, this is what it looks like currently on. I'm doing this on April 26th technically, but yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think this is a good place to call it here. So this is really just meant to commentate and just archive everything that's happened in the past year. Just kind of showing off what we've accomplished. Again, nothing too crazy. Not like showcasing X amount of levels. I have considered that, but I think we're just going to do a live stream on May 3rd instead, which will be coming up. And of course, if you don't make it, if you're watching this years later, you're like, what the heck are you talking about? It's called Playing Your Levels, LSS Levels live stream number 3. That is what I am referring to, future you. Now, anyway, future everybody, I will be calling it here, and I will catch you guys next year if you guys are still around. And I'll make sure I cover all your guys' levels if I'm able to. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.